You wake up, look at your pillow, and there it is again. More hair than yesterday. You tell yourself it's normal, just age, just stress, just one of those things. But what if it's not? What if something you believe is healthy, something you do every single day, is quietly making the shedding worse? Not a disease, not genetics, not bad luck. A routine, a good habit, one you never thought to question. And the worst part? Most people doing it have no idea. Before we start, drop a comment and tell me where you're watching from, because what you're about to hear surprises almost everyone. Hair loss rarely feels dramatic at first. It creeps in, slow, subtle, a few extra strands in the brush, a thinner ponytail, a wider part you swear wasn't there last year. You try new shampoos, different oils, expensive treatments, still shedding. Here's why this video is different. We're not talking about miracle cures. We're not talking about rare conditions. We're talking about something much simpler. Daily habits, everyday choices, small things that add up. By the end of this video, you'll understand how one very common, healthy routine may be stressing your hair and what to do instead. Let's start with something that sounds completely harmless: eating light. It feels smart, right? Less food, less weight gain, more discipline. But your body sees it differently. Hair is not a luxury tissue, but your body treats it like one. When nutrients are low, your body protects what matters most: heart, brain, organs. Hair gets pushed down the priority list. Imagine a household budget. Money gets tight. Essentials first, extras cut. Hair is the extra. When you regularly skip meals or eat very little protein, your body quietly says, "We don't have enough resources." Growth slows, shedding rises, not overnight, but steadily. Many people over 55 unknowingly drift into this pattern. Toast for breakfast, soup for lunch, small dinner. Sounds reasonable, feels healthy, but where's the building material? Hair is made of protein, keratin. Without steady protein, follicles struggle to stay in the growth phase. They rest, then release. More strands fall. This doesn't mean overeating. It means fueling. Even adding simple foods helps. Eggs, Greek yogurt, fish, beans. Think of protein as hair insurance. Now here's where it gets even more interesting. Some routines look healthy, but create hidden stress. Let's talk about over-clean living, constant washing, frequent scrubbing, strong shampoos. Clean scalp, good idea, but too much cleansing strips natural oils. Your scalp produces sebum for a reason. It protects, it lubricates, it keeps hair flexible. Remove it too aggressively, and hair becomes fragile. Dry hair breaks easily, snaps during brushing, looks like shedding, but it's breakage. Picture a dry twig versus a fresh branch. One bends, one cracks. Overwashing can turn your hair into that dry twig, especially with harsh formulas. If your scalp isn't oily, daily washing may be unnecessary. Gentler products, less friction, less damage. Small adjustment, big difference. Stay with me because I'll share a bonus tip at the end that most people miss. Now let's move to something almost no one connects to hair loss. Healthy dieting trends. Low-fat everything. Fat-free choices. Avoiding oils completely. Fat has a bad reputation, but your hair needs it. Healthy fats support hormone production, cell membranes, skin and scalp health. Without enough fat, hair may lose shine, strength, resilience. Not because fat is magic, but because biology is practical. Your body uses fats as raw materials. Think of fats as maintenance workers. They keep systems running smoothly. Sources don't have to be complicated. Nuts, seeds, olive oil, avocados. Balanced intake matters more than extreme restriction. Consistency matters more than short-term dieting phases. Another silent factor? Chronic dehydration. Easy to overlook, very common. As we age, thirst signals weaken. Mild dehydration can become your daily baseline. You may drink less without realizing it, but hair follicles are highly active structures. They depend on circulation, fluid balance. Low hydration can influence scalp condition, hair texture, even perceived thickness. Dry scalp, itchiness, brittleness. Water won't transform your hair overnight, but consistent hydration supports the environment where hair grows. It supports nutrient delivery to the roots. Now let's address tension. Not emotional tension, mechanical tension. Tight hairstyles, pulling, constant strain on follicles. Ponytails pulled hard, tight buns, rigid clips. Hair roots experience physical stress. Over time, some follicles weaken. This isn't dramatic at first, but repeated tension can contribute to thinning, especially around the hairline. Think of bending a paperclip again and again. Eventually, it fails. Looser styles reduce unnecessary stress. Alternating hairstyles can also help. Gentler handling matters. And then there's brushing. Seems trivial, it's not. Aggressive brushing, especially on wet hair, can increase breakage. Wet hair is more elastic, more vulnerable. Gentle detangling, wide tooth combs, patience. Start from the ends, not the roots. These are not beauty tips, they are damage control strategies. Now for the bonus tip most people miss: timing. Hair changes often lag behind your habits. What you do today may show up months later, which means improvement also takes time. Consistency beats intensity. Small corrections, maintained daily, shape long-term results. Fuel your body. Avoid extremes. Reduce unnecessary stressors. Hair thrives in stability, not panic, not drastic swings. Let's quickly recap. Hair shedding is not always mysterious, not always unavoidable. Light eating without enough protein can raise shedding. Overwashing can increase fragility. Extreme low-fat patterns can affect hair quality. Dehydration quietly adds strain. Tension and rough handling cause preventable damage. None of these require expensive solutions. Mostly awareness, mostly adjustments. If this made you rethink your routine, that's the goal. Start small, add protein, be gentler, stay hydrated, avoid extremes. Your hair responds to patterns, not single actions. And if you found this helpful, consider sharing it with someone who's worried about shedding but doesn't know where to look. Because sometimes the problem isn't hidden in your genes, it's hiding in your daily, healthy habits.